Now I'd like to introduce Frances Barrett, who has been a volunteer at the 40 Days for Life campaign from the beginning. The first year we did the campaign in 2008, Frank was turning 80, so he said, I'm going to do 2 hours a day and make up 80 hours because I'm going to have my 80th birthday. And he's still going strong. He still tries to come out every day, not for 2 hours, but he still tries to touch base every day. So I'd like to introduce now Frances Barrett, who will say a few words to us.
Hi, good pro-lifers. I feel like I'm speaking to the choir. You people are not the ones that need a little talk, but what I would like to say is just a few words, because anybody that knows me, you'll all start leaving because I'm only going to talk for an hour. No, seriously, I just wanted to say a couple things, and I made a few notes so I won't wander. Let's see if I can read them. Yeah. This morning I was asked to speak here, and I thought, well, what am I going to speak to? The people that are there are all good pro-lifers, and what am I going to tell them? So all I thought was, I thought back to last weekend, which was Thanksgiving weekend, and we all gave thanks. And I gave special thanks, because now I'm not tooting my own horn, but my wife and I are the top of 4 generations. And that's thank you to my 3 children, 7 grandchildren, and 9 great-grandchildren. So thank God for that. And really, that isn't part of it, but part of the reason I want to give back for the good life that we've had and all the beautiful children and great-grandchildren, great-grandchildren. And that is why I come up here. Since the first 40 days, which was 8 years ago, Wanda stole some of my thunder. I did do the 40 hours for 2 hours a night to celebrate my 80th birthday. And you know, I'll be honest, at first I was a little shy and maybe embarrassed holding a sign, you know, somebody I know comes along. But I think that's natural. But as time went on, I put my shoulders back and I was proud. And I hoped that everybody I knew saw me. And just a sideline, I'm retired after 32 years in the RCMP, and I had officers off duty coming down off the hill. Hi, good to see you doing something with your retirement. You didn't do much at work. But anyway, so these are the sort of things. And when I've been on this vigil, mind you, I must mention that we have generals and colonels and much higher than I that work for pro-life. One that I want to mention, I'm sure all you people here know, but some of the younger people may not know, that we have a Jesuit priest who is on Parliament Hill every day that Parliament is in session, and he has been up there for over 20 years. Very seldom misses a day, summer and winter. That's Father Tony Van Hees. So he's the example. An example, you watch these types and you follow them. The other example is Doris, who's not here tonight, I don't think, so I can talk about her. Doris is a sidewalk counselor. She's over on the other side of the street for years, has been counseling. She approached me about counseling. I said, no, I'd rather just be on this side with my sign. But you know, you're holding signs there tonight, pray to end abortion. I have a little billboard that I carry, and on the front it's just a picture of a child, and it says, face it, abortion kills. And on the back I have a sign that says, abortion hurts everyone. Now you would be surprised. I don't get that many negatives. There are some negatives, but I get all kinds over the years, all kinds of positive remarks. And unfortunately, a lot of people will go by and they'll just whisper, good for you. They don't want anybody to see that they're standing up for you. That's a shame. We should stand up. We should stand up proud. We're pro-life, and I like an expression that somebody sent to me. They said, never mind the song, Onward Christian Soldiers, We are pro-life warriors and proud of it. But sometimes when I'm going here, I don't think ever in my, I'm 88 now, I don't think in my 88 years I've ever said so many rosaries as I do walking back and forth here. So it's a help to me, it's a help, I hope, to people that see our signs. And like the young lady just said before, we have compassion. I'm surprised at myself. I think as you get older, you get a little more sentimental. But I walk back and forth here. And one day, well, we see many different sights. But I saw one young couple, little baby in a stroller, and they were going in across the road. And I actually cried to myself. And I felt bad because I thought, they've got problems. They don't know the right way to go. They don't know that abortion is wrong and that adoption is a solution. They don't know these things, but I just prayed for them because, again, we cannot judge. I don't judge anybody, and anybody that stops and talks to me, I say, see this sign? I'm a Canadian. It's still a free country. I'm not condemning anybody. I'm not judging anybody. I'm just saying, let's stop abortion. Bad habits we know are very hard to get rid of. But I got one good habit. I think in the last 8 years, my good habit been coming up here every Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock. And I can only stay for about an hour. I stay from 9 to 10. But a little humor in it. There's another gentleman here, Paul Charon, I think his name is. But he comes every day, and that man is 90 years old. And he's been coming here for over 15 years. So we have a little ritual. I have the parking meter going there, so I have to leave at 10 o'clock. Paul comes along 5 to 10. Changing of the guards. I leave, he takes over. This is what we've got, not you people, because you're here and you're all good pro-life warriors. But we have to convince more people to come up. And God bless the young ones. When we have the March for Life and what have you, we see who's taken over. And they're going to help this generation get us a law. Thank you.